in a sense, right? So,
I like that. Well, let's start talking.
let's start talking. Welcome to UCC, everybody.
Yo.
We thank you guys for joining us. Utah Cannabis Club. It's your boy Sep.
Anton.
JJ here.
Gabe.
Wes
And Hobby.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
How you guys doing, man?
Good, bro.
I'm
Good.
feeling
We got
great.
the full
Feeling
crew.
great today.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Full
We all
crew.
out here.
We here.
What are we talking about today?
So
We're gonna be going over what strains we like for summer because here in Utah it got hot, bro. It got hot this last week for sure. And so
AF.
to
quick.
kind of kick it off, what strain do you
Very hot.
go to in the summer? Is there one?
Summer strains.
That's a great question. Summer strains. For me, I would definitely have to say, like I was mentioning earlier prior to the cast, was the Blue Dream. Definitely that euphoric in the sun. There's like this weird connection. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel great. It's a nice balance for
It's
me. per se.
relaxing but uplifting at the same time.
It's
100.
tasty.
Tasty.
Like, you have
Tasty.
that, like, you know, you got that sweeter of Blue Dream and summer fruits, all that.
And it's a classic.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
citrus gives me like the uplifting for sure. You know what I mean? Like that kind of citrus fruity
Citrus.
definitely gives the energy.
Gabe brought up earlier the Tangy.
Yeah.
Super citrusy.
Yeah.
Great summertime strain.
Wow.
Dude, Tangy's always been one of those strains that it's been around during my entire upbringing. So it was always a strain that we would get packs of
Fire.
That's a
during
Blue
the
Dream was for
summertime.
me too.
Yeah, Blue Dream was another one of those. But Tangy was always one of my more memorable ones that I really got to enjoy. It has such a unique orange flavor. It literally tastes like an orange.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's super euphoric and great for socializing.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I like to take that one paddleboarding too, to be honest. Yeah, I like getting outdoors with it, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you guys? What other strains? What other strains are you guys thinking of?
Man, I was gonna say Blue Dream, but we'll keep it citrusy and go Lemon Haze.
Ooh,
Lemon Haze is great. Energetic
Haze.
high.
Nice.
Good for
And
daytime.
I know we were talking about it earlier. I would say green crack.
Green
for
crack.
sure
yeah.
is up there. That definitely for the summer where it's like go go go.
Go,
If there's
go,
like
go.
big events or like
Yeah.
it's one of those, oh, we're gonna be up 20 hours just wilding
Yeah,
or
if
something.
you're staying
like,
active.
it sounds bad, but green crack is the way. Like to me, dude, like that, it's nice.
Well, what's like kind of like the opposite, right? Some people they go snowboarding, right, and then they like smoke at the top, right? What do people do in the summer, right? They hike, and then they gotta like smoke at the top, right?
Yeah.
Smoke something all the way up there, whether it's a green crack, whether it's a Blue Dream, whether it's like a Gorilla Glue, you relax, chill up there for a little bit, smoke something else, and just come back on your way back down. You know, it's crazy.
I'm the guy that likes to take pit stops.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
So like,
Oh, yeah.
I'll venture off the trail a little
Let's
bit,
go.
find a cool little like lookout spot. And a lot of the time you can find a lot of foraging stuff on right off the trail. Like we went this last weekend and it was a really fun trip. But we found a couple of morels, we found some elf's ear, we found
Where'd you go? Just let people know where you
we went up Mill Creek Canyon.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, we found some wild strawberries while we were out there too. Brought them back in the backpack. They survived the 5-mile journey. Got them growing in the little tent now.
Nice.
Really
That's
excited
awesome,
for
dude.
them. Really excited for them. But I like enjoying them like that. It's probably my favorite way to really start engaging with strain specific stuff. Like if I'm trying to be more relaxed and in a hammock, I'm not going to be looking for the Tangy. I'm not going to be trying to seek out some of these more extroverted strains. I would be looking for more like garlic cocktail.
Hey.
I would be looking for like some goat funk, some really unique, just funky stuff when I'm mellowing out in the sun, because Sep, you talked about this a little bit of just having a little bit of a sensitivity to the sunlight. But then when you consume cannabis, it
Right.
ends up alleviating some of those feelings
sure.
of overstimulation.
Yeah,
Summertime illness.
Like the throbbing of the sun sometimes, you know, like I'll be out, like dude, I used to do concrete with my uncle and them, man. I'm like, dang, dude, this heat is like, it's just throbbing. Yep, go behind, hit a little 1-2, come back out and use your shovel. It's great, it's nice, you feel good. you know, the body temperature just feels a lot more regulated. You know what I'm saying? And the body's not fighting so much to like cool itself down. You know what I'm saying? Now there's some slowness, and now there's less reactive to the
You make
sun.
it sound like it brings harmony.
You know, it
Like
does.
just-
You know, like I feel like there's like this balance now with like, okay, I can sit underneath a hot day, underneath a tree, enjoy the Sahara now.
Yeah.
Versus like, man, it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Now I can enjoy, like you said, paddleboarding. You can enjoy the paddleboard. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like different
for sure.
strains can help like alleviate certain experiences. So for me, it was like work-wise, being
Yeah.
out in the sun.
Do you know what's kind of interesting that you mention it, and I'm just now having the thought of it, but my mom has a similar reaction. When she's out in the sunlight, she can't be walking around for too long without feeling dizzy or like feel really stimulated by the sunlight to where she can't function essentially. And then she can consume cannabis and sit out in the grass forever and like she'll be just fine. So it's kind of cool that you brought that attention to that.
There's one of the strains that I was just looking up called, have you guys heard of electric lemonade?
Yes, we've had it.
Yeah,
We've had it.
I don't. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Or is it pink lemonade? Was that?
We've had pink lemonade and electric lemonade.
So that was one. That's Tahoe OG times the Blue Dream, and it's mentioned on Leafly. It's like a 4.7, but anything mixed with that Blue Dream, providing that energetic flow, like high into that flow, feels fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels great. So that's one of the strains that I'm looking after right now. There's another one right here called, you guys heard of Strawberry Bliss?
No.
Yeah, that's another like
Strawberry
high energy like
have you guys
sativa.
ever heard of Mob Deep?
Ooh.
Mother of all berries times Afghani Highland. It's another land race.
Mob Deep?
I've heard of
Mob
that.
Deep, yeah. Check that one out if you guys get a second. It's a really unique cut. Sep, could you look it up for me?
Yeah,
In fact?
I got you.
Thank you so much.
Deep. Mob Boss?
No, Mob Deep.
Dang, I can't find it.
That's
Am I spelling it? I'm spelling it. I think I'm just spelling the word, but maybe I need to do the genetics, how you put it.
MOBB?
No.
What was the cross there? What was the cross?
Mother of all grapes.
Mother of
Mother of
all
berries.
grapes.
Mother of berries.
Yeah,
sorry.
mother of berries.
Mother of all grapes.
I looked at him.
My bad.
Mob Deep, bro.
Afghani Highland.
So while you're looking that up, some more summertime strains. We always like, go towards like the fruity ones. It reminds us of summer. Pineapple Express, strawberry coffee said earlier.
Yeah, strawberry cough is, in my opinion, I don't like that strain. I don't like the effects. I always get the weirdest effects from it.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that strain.
You do?
That's a good ass strain, dude.
Because for me, it allows me to channel like the raciness that comes with it. So when I'm on it, I'm like, man, this is a perfect time to go cut those weeds outside, or maybe this is a perfect time to do the dishes, and then it's unbeknownstly to me that I'm doing it. Does that make sense? Like I'm doing the laundry. God dang, it's like I'm doing the laundry
Yeah,
now.
you just started
Something
doing
is just
that,
channeling to do the laundry, picking up the house now. You know, all of a sudden it's 9 a.m. You're turning up the song and you hear the birds. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like that.
Were you able to find that genetic?
Yeah, the MOB that's the one, the mother of berries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the MOB, the blueberry times Jerry Berry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jerry Berry also is a rare indica dominant hybrid. Nice. Named for Jerry Garcia, the front man of the Grateful Dead.
Yep.
That's the one.
That's the one. Times the blueberry.
Yep.
Yep.
And that the
American Freedom, DJ Short.
I'm guessing, yeah. I was like,
DJ Short. Yep. Called it.
you already know.
Yep.
That's a classic
that purple
right
tie
there.
and the Afghan.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you can find that, good luck. But
another,
share.
I would say another summertime strain I haven't had, but I've heard good things about is more of like Durban Poison.
Oh yeah.
I haven't had
The Durbs.
that personally yet, but
Likewise.
that is, I heard, like very strong sativa,
Yeah.
high energy.
Clear-headed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
uplifting.
focus, creative tasks. It's like piney on that piney side, that sweet side.
Great for them
as well.
outdoor activities,
I haven't
man,
really
get
tried it,
out.
but looking at the profiles
Yeah.
of when people describe it, Yeah, looks
I
really
believe
great.
our Malawi sunrise is Durban Poison times
Has that.
mimosa.
Energy.
Yeah, that's definitely
to
a
it.
great summertime strain. It's
Yeah.
Dragonfly.
Shout out Malawi.
Classic
Wow.
Pineapple
Shout out
Express always, you know, if you get a good Pineapple Express, good grown one,
Oh, yeah.
can achieve that effect for you.
Super Booth is good actually.
You know?
I
Hey,
have
Super
I have
Booth is hitting.
I have some Super Booth from Black Sheep right now, and yeah, it's like yesterday I got home and I had a bowl of it, and like I wanted to do stuff. I didn't want to just sit around and be like, okay.
Yeah.
Kept you active, kept you going.
Yeah, like so.
got those-
Yesterday was very productive. It wasn't just like smoke all day and do nothing. No.
You know, and the good old Jack Herrera, you know, good old classic sativa. You know, that
Yeah.
torpedo lean
Jack Herrera.
hits nice in the summertime. It allows you to be out in more activity, you know, in dancing with others, that social aspect of the stream, you know what I mean? Versus like winter, right? You're kind of locked in the house, not really
That
talking to
OG.
people. So
Relax.
some of those strains can help create that social aspect when you're out and about at festivals and concerts, you know what I'm saying, in the summer. That's the other aspect you get to enjoy, being at concerts.
So a lot of these summertime
You know?
strains are mostly like sativa, right?
Yeah, I
and
would say sativa
people say,
dominant, yeah.
like I've heard people say that sativa gives them anxiety, you know, but like don't mistake that for that it's uplifting, you know, like feeling that it gives you. And that
Lighter.
energy.
And like Sep was going over a little bit. It's like channeling.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
channeling
Like
that
you
energy.
get like the maybe
Go swimming.
like you're going faster than you
Go
should
drown.
It's
almost.
summer.
Like your wheels are burning out, but like if you do channel it, like you'll be good. But with talking about all the strains in summer, what would be some of your favorite activities in the summer to go and like smoke before or like during? Like what does that look like for you guys?
Well, Gabe said earlier, I love hiking. Like hiking and
Yeah.
smoking a J at the top of the
Hell yeah.
That's like iconic, you know. Shout out to Conrad, Spirit of the Mountain Goat. You know, I grew up doing that, dude. It's one of my favorite activities. Just going up to the top of a mountain, smoking a J.
Yeah.
I feel
Or
that, especially in Utah. Sorry.
No, you're all good. Like hiking down to the water.
Mm-hmm.
You find somewhere you can like jump in or something. You know, you like smoke your J before you get in. When you're done, smoke your J when you get out. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do. I love running water, and since it's been so wet these past winters, like water's going.
Do you guys want to go river rafting?
I know some people.
I'm
I do
going.
I was like, I definitely. You're going.
At the end of this month.
That's great.
Hey,
You want to
It's
go?
so
You want to
fun.
go again?
It is
Yeah,
so
we
fun.
heard.
That's the best. Camping, sitting in a tent, rolling by the lake.
You guys
Rolling
have
a J.
Come on now. If you haven't experienced that and you got friends that do that, man, it's amazing.
I do think like being out in nature
Uh-huh.
and consuming is like super great. It is
Top tier.
Yeah, top tier for sure. And
Sure.
for me too, I also like doing all of the summer festivities in like the cities. So you have like, you know, like fireworks or Orem days, strawberry
Yeah.
days, like whatever city
The
has
festivals.
their
Yeah.
big festivals going on. Like those are always super fun to go to. Like you're gonna find great food,
Oh yeah,
great
bunch of
music.
junk food.
Yes, like come on.
Great, like deep fried Twinkies, everything you can think of, and you're like, this is made for a stoner.
Yeah.
And then you go get your face painted and get a balloon.
Hell yeah.
This sounds like a perfect day.
And don't get on those rides though; those are
No.
sketchy as hell.
Stay off the rides.
But yeah,
But you can do whatever you want. Don't listen to me.
summertime activities. What about you, Javi?
Dude, same thing that you guys all said, honestly, and like I commented, especially living in Utah, like that's what we do. We go to the mountains, smoke a joint because like it can be pretty well concealed there. So I was like, you just be walking and smoking. It's such a great feeling, dude. I love that. And also, yeah, going to festivals. Man, that's where I first smoked, dude. That's just so fun, you know. So I feel that. I also like swimming, dude. Honestly, swimming.
Come on now.
Dude, I remember the first time
If you have the luxury of smoking in a pool, yo, fuck
or a
yeah.
hot tub.
Yeah, or a hot tub.
Hot tub.
Yeah. You know.
Hot tub in the joint. It's great.
It's really good.
You know, Gabe.
What about
For me
oh, sorry.
personally, I really like to go rock climbing and I like to go hot springs. Both of those are so much fun. Rock climbing is a little bit intimidating because I have a small fear of heights.
What hot springs you going to?
There's a couple of I forget what the name of the canyon is, but it's just past Brigham City.
Okay.
And then there's
Oh,
another
No,
one.
there's like
hot
lava
springs.
hot springs, and that's like Idaho.
Yeah.
No, these ones are natural. These ones
Lava hot springs is natural.
Yeah.
It's hot springs.
yes, but I'm talking about in Salt Lake. Within an hour radius of this, there's a hot
I
spring
know there's
you can
one
go
that's
to.
over by Heber. I always forget what the Midway. There's like the
Oh yeah, I
crater.
know those ones.
yeah,
That's fun.
Yeah. I
There's
don't
a Spanish fork that Fit Springs.
That's sick though.
what?
Yeah.
Yesterday. I wasn't at the crater, but like, I was
That's crazy.
One, dude.
It is, dude. It's crazy when you go in there.
It's
Yeah,
absolutely
and being in there stoned, I'm sure it feels amazing. I've never been in a hot spring stoned.
What?
What?
Stoned in a hot spring? No.
The heat is crazy.
Oh, dude.
I've been in a hot tub.
No,
But not a hot
it's
spring.
different.
Dude, we should go to
I would
Diamond
say
Fork.
I was gonna say hot is
Yeah,
the vibe.
there's
To be
the
honest, like
Spanish
sauna,
fork,
hot
the Fit-
tub,
yep, the
hot
Yeah.
spring, like
At night,
to be in something like that, steam room, to be able to smoke, like
Stoned as fuck.
big vibe.
what would you guys rank in summer as like a? I know it's kind of preference, but the type of consumption for summer, right? So for me, going on a hike would be a J and maybe a really good like pen.
Yeah.
Right. I would take a pen. I don't know if I would take like a dab rig, maybe like for camping. But mainly I would take like a lot of paper with me, flour, and my pen. If I were to go like camping or something like that, probably be maybe a bong.
That's a great point. For
Right?
camping, I actually have a silicone bong.
Nice.
It's got a glass downstem and a glass bowl, so you got to be careful with that. But
Yeah.
everything else is silicone, and super sweet.
That's some experience like vets, yeah, for summer. What would you guys recommend for like people, to kind of help along?
Definitely
with,
a
like,
J
their summer?
and a pen.
For me, it's like
Yeah.
a J and a pen helps a lot.
Man, I would say having a little case.
Yeah,
You know what
okay.
I mean? Like, you see like the
Nice.
skunk, you see
There you
like the
go.
bags, like
Yeah.
all of them, right? Just having something where you can have a small grinder, a small pipe, you know what I mean? Papers and everything, so it's just like you can grab that and go. But because
Yeah.
I would agree with you, like J's, I think are the easiest, and also like my favorite. If like you're out and about,
Yeah.
like that would be
Yeah. No
my
paraphernalia,
choice.
like nothing
Yeah.
to hold on to.
Right. Well, just the connection too. That entourage effect of smoking in J, like nature, is just it kind of just
And,
beats.
and,
It beats
if,
all,
and if
you
you're
know?
with people too,
Feels
being
good.
able to pass it and
Yeah.
like make it a lot more social that way, it does
Social.
feel better than like
For
passing
sure.
the bong or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
obviously everything gets you high,
Right.
But it like more ceremonial if you're out camping with friends and you're passing a
Right.
joint.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Yeah, I'd say you gotta go ahead. Okay.
Hiking trip, dude. Hash.
Okay.
Hash is fire, like fresh press or like any type of concentrate with like a
Terpen.
terpene.
Charged peak pros. Charged? No,
That's a little
no.
much.
Yeah, it's
Too
a little
much?
bit much.
Maybe
Mike,
for
would you
camping.
bring a craft? Would you bring vaporizer?
I'll
Would
bring
you guys
Proxy.
bring vaporizer? Yeah, I'll bring a
Proxy.
vaporizer.
Yeah.
Puffco, I'd bring the Puffco, bro. That shit's like
Camping,
Yeah.
camping, Puffco, hiking, Proxy.
Proxy.
So you're saying
I was
some
gonna-
hash, okay?
Proxy, yeah.
Just because I'm huffing and puffing on that hill. I'm getting active.
And you're
you know what I
moving.
mean?
Yeah.
So I don't really like to have too much smoke, but I like to get elevated. So
Enough to get you by.
Elevated on a little in a sense of
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Good when
So,
you're out in nature.
exactly.
Makes sense.
And like, I don't need much to connect with the
Right.
plants, dude.
Because you could be out and
digging
about
in that
for like
shit.
5 hours on a hike, right? And you got your stuff with you back at the campsite,
Yeah, super light.
One
too,
good.
You know what I mean? Super easy, super convenient. Terpen, you don't need any torch or anything like that. You just inhale and go, and then you're back in your backpack and you just elevated what that joint could have gotten you to.
Right.
So convenient.
And if you
Yeah.
load enough in your terp pen, you don't even have to like go back to your backpack
Yeah,
like
you just,
multiple times. So you can just load enough in your terp pen.
That Terpen XL
Yeah,
especially.
terp pen XL, drop it right in your pocket, and then you can just bring it back.
Yeah.
And
The
then you
lid
just
on
have to
it.
reload every once in a while.
yeah. So in my opinion, that's probably one of my more sought after methods of consumption if I'm going on a hike. But if I'm floating, if I'm in a tube and I'm chilling, joint.
But you also
Yeah.
gotta be careful
You
going on
don't-
a hike with hash, depending on the temperature.
And know what product you brought.
Yeah.
Know what product
Right,
you
right.
brought.
And that brings like another point too, like festivals, right? the discreetness of whatever device you choose to have. Sometimes you'll like look around and there's someone in the crowd like with a full on just puffing, like smoking. You're like,
Oh, that means no holds
oh
barred.
snap! You know what I mean? Like, I should
I'll line
my
up
J's
then
or
and
something,
there.
you know?
Like, oh, cool, we're doing this.
Right.
Here we go.
I'm never leaving.
Ready us.
I am that
We
guy.
stay strapped. We stay strapped.
One of the strains I was looking up right now. Have you guys heard of the strain called toad venom?
Yes. Yes, I
I
have.
heard Gabe
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah, I've talked
Freaking
about
a
that
hybrid from Rana and seeds combining animal face and cinnamon's powerful, relaxing, minty, doughy aroma, known for its intense high, unique flavor profile. Apparently on Reddit, it's worth the profile. So shout out to them too. They're putting up the hype. Some of the growers out there from talking about Oklahoma and Oregon.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
if I could spend a summer too, yeah, maybe like Oregon, Washington, that'd be nice. Smoke some of that like summer strains that they got growing out, you know.
See what the other states got going on.
Right. What vaporizer? What size? What's a good chargeable? Would you have to charge it? Rechargeable batteries? What's convenient for people?
So if you're going for conveniency, and I'm not sure if Puffco ever updated this on the newer peaks, but Cardivi Focus, they have interchangeable batteries to where you can buy multiple sets that you can take out with you when you're
nice.
out camping.
That's cool.
So that part of Cardivi Focus is really, really nice.
I think the Peak Pro just has the rechargeable battery.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't think you can pop the bottom off and change it.
I don't
like
think you
that.
can either.
Like solar panel, freaking.
No.
I have a
That'd be
solar
crazy,
panel,
right?
like
The
one of
sun
the
just
chargers.
like heats up, how somehow generates. I don't know.
The pipe itself, the proxy,
You know what's crazy?
it's made out of
We got
it.
this big old piece of
What if we get
Hey,
devices? What
I got
about
an idea.
devices where like you know how like people pedal water for like or wind turbines for like energy, right? What if like a small dab like for camping if you don't have electricity? You know what I'm saying? Like how are you generating power to heat up your stuff? Because you're talking about multiple batteries and stuff like that. Like
Dude, I got a big ass solar panel
Torch,
for camping.
bro.
Torch.
But I
Just need
also
a
I bring a
magnifying glass on the
torch. I don't even have.
your silicone was
will say,
awesome
like-
on that one trip. That was really cool.
Depending on the camping, if you're gonna go on a longer camping trip, like most people will have torches regardless for grills,
nice
for
one. You're right,
you know
right.
what I mean?
I agree.
Anything like that for cooking and stuff like that's usually around. So I will throw it out there, bringing a rig and everything.
Okay, so you bring a rig. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and like that's more like I would say. At that point, it's like the glamping side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like maybe
what
you
you
have
like
like your
to
your
say.
car there, and you're right next to your car, so it's like, oh yeah, like I brought literally everything, rather than
my
like,
truck.
oh yeah, we hiked like
Right.
We
a day
backpacked,
up, and then we camped, and then we hiked a day back.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah, like if we're glamping, I'll bring the volcano.
there you
We'll
go.
be taking bags in the
Like what?
fire.
Well,
Yeah, might as
What?
well.
Handing bags around.
Yeah, we'll pass the
Who
ball
want the
around.
bag?
Mother.
Anybody want to slap the bag?
One day, boy.
Slap the bag, dude. Come on,
Slap
slap
the
the
bag.
the bag, slap it.
Said fuck a box of wine, bro. Slap it a
Oh, we'll be
bag.
coming on a field trip again, don't worry.
Yeah, we gotta get that girl back into the session for
Because
sure.
we still gotta get Wes twisted on it too.
Yes,
so.
I still have to
Yeah.
indulge on the volcano.
You haven't
experience.
yet, right?
No.
Dang.
No, I have not. So that's what I'm saying. Slap the bag, dude. Like, sign me up.
Utah market though, man. A lot of edibles, man. What do you think about edibles during the summertime? I'm not really. I don't know. About
It's gonna melt, bro.
Well, that too. Keeping it in your car, like, and hitting your body, not knowing when. Sometimes it's just kind of. And also the ingredients that kind of go into it too.
For me,
If
it's
I'm
the
drinking like a
sugar.
protein shake and then I like just ate like some, I don't know if just gonna flow together. You know what I mean?
I will
But
say,
versus-
edibles is hard for sure. Like, you guys, especially hot.
Like a
you're
hot
looking
one.
at, like, the melting and getting bad and
I'm
stuff.
gonna get more
and so, like,
headaches.
Well, luckily being
I would bring up on that note, like, tinctures.
Okay, in
If
the
there is
summer.
that out there, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, those can get warmer and it's okay. It might not, like, taste as good. I don't really know.
Would you do like
From,
a
like, a ton of
tincture barbecue
experience,
sauce?
you could.
Throw it on some
Like-
food.
On the grill?
It takes a bit of tincture to
To
start
do
changing.
something
Like when
on
you
the
get
profile?
if you get that much sauce, it takes a lot to start changing the flavor. Because like I'll make spaghetti every once in a while and just throw some tincture in it.
Someone like the butter with a better effect.
Yeah, but like you just get a little warmer and you eat it and you feel it. Like,
But
yeah, it's not going to change the whole profile.
Yeah, I will say that edibles is really fun though, because that is something that like we did do the retreat. You know what I mean? We went on the retreat and like we did have those like the 2 days or whatever out there the day. I can't really remember, but I know we all had like the gummy edibles.
We did have the gummy edibles,
and we were all vibing. It was so fun.
For sure.
It was a blast.
Tinctures.
So
Yeah.
we did both.
Yeah.
We did do both.
I think I had like 400 milligrams, 450 milligrams of THC in my system. And I was on cloud 9, 10. It was great. That hike was a breeze. I carried my speaker that was like, I don't know, like 8 pounds or something the whole way. Didn't even feel it. Yeah.
5 mile hike.
Didn't even feel it. I was that lit.
It was a little squirt.
Yeah.
We found an app for that hike. That was so much fun.
Yes.
That was the best hike. Me and Wes about died.
He said we almost died on his side.
R.I.P.
Tablets aren't bad. They're pretty good for.
Okay, that's pretty convenient too. Pop a little one at the zoo.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere. You're like, dang.
And they do.
You pop one anywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Like, kid activities. Okay.
You can keep them in your car. You can keep them anywhere because it's not.
It won't melt.
Yeah, it's not gonna melt.
Yeah. For those that don't know, don't leave your gummies in your car. Ever.
It'll make one giant gummy and it won't get you as high.
Yeah.
Dang.
But yeah, I think that's it for today's episode. We're gonna sign off a little mental health check, as we did last week. Sep, how are things, dog? How's life?
Perfect. Absolutely.
No, don't lie to me, dog.
Perfect.
It might be perfect, but give me some details.
Perfect with a capital P.
What are some goals that you have for this year?
It's going great, man. My son's crawling, man. He's looking good. He's looking handsome. You know, he's looking strong. Wifey's going great, man. You know, she's looking beautiful as ever. Shout out to the wifey. Fine, mama. Yeah, man. And you know, right now it's just like more studying. You know, like staying on the up, learning more strains, keeping up on the forums. You know, supporting breeders. You know, keeping up on the latest technology.
Keeping
the culture alive too is also a tough one. You know, at the same time. Because you start to hear little things like people exiting the industry, right? It's like, oh, it's been like 6 years, I've left it, you know? It's like, but I'm not even there yet because this is like a life thing in terms of like, oh man, there's only so many facets. Like this has led me to like gardening and growing, right? So now it's other facets. So summertime right now is being great. I'm enjoying 2024. UCC is doing good. But yeah.
Well, I love to hear that. That sounds like things are going good, man. I love to hear it. Love to hear it for you. Love to hear it for your family. Like Gabe said, goals. What's your goals? What you got going on? What do you want to accomplish within this year, this month?
Man, this year and this month, definitely want to do more paying attention in my dancing career as well. Staying more active and healthy is one of the main aspects right now, is trying to keep the body just in shape. You know what I'm saying? It's like your biggest engine to like do anything. You know what I'm saying? So just trying to keep that afloat. And keep UCC on the front row, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Educate the people constantly. But yeah, dancing and UCC has been the goals right now. Hopefully going back to school, we'll see. I don't know, it's in the works. You know, constantly trying to get more education and throw in more resources for people out there, you know, and trying to progress in different fields, whether it's like chemistry, biology, plant, canopy management, production, you know.
There is a lot out there.
There's a lot.
Love to hear it.
There's so many things, you know. So UCC is going to be definitely one of those things in the works as well, alongside. So
yeah. Wes, what about you, man? How you doing? You got any goals for this year? How's the family?
Let's start with the family. We are doing great. Doing so good. Me and Bailey, me and the wifey went on a vacation last week. So I wasn't on the episode because I was literally partying. So we went out to Summer Smash. It's called First Form. That's the company that hosts it, and it was just a grand old time. We were out in Missouri, so I got to try a lot of their market, and I was blown away. Like, super great quality. Awesome to talk to the bud tenders and see some vertically integrated companies and stuff out there. But like, I just got back from vacation, so like, I feel great. You know what I mean? Recharged, ready to kind of get after it again.
Yeah.
And then what was the other goals? Is that right? Some goals. So goals. I actually I started working not too long ago, but it's still recent. Working part-time, and so I do want to try to up another day or up some hours so that I can prioritize some stuff with UCC and make sure that we have like funds where we need to for Emerald Cup and all that stuff, because I want to be able to go have a phenomenal time out there. So I'd say goals is kind of prioritizing, like Sep was saying, like UCC in its own way, and seeing what we can do and accomplish for the big events we have going on.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Exciting.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Great to hear, dude. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys.
Love you guys.
Thank you for
sharing.
everything you guys do and what you guys involve into UCC, and it's just
Thank you.
appreciate you guys.
Hundo.
For real.
We out
Right
here.
back at you. Let's go.
Yeah.
And that kind of caps our summer episode on strains,
Summer strain.
consumption, kind
Activities.
of tips, you know, things that you can do to kind of help elevate your summer experience.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Always stay hydrated. That's one of the most important things. You might get too high before you go enough for your water. Tell you that.
Find some shade, stay hydrated, and light a J. Love you peeps. Thank you all for listening. Tune in next week.
Come on now.
For next time, make sure you follow us on all the socials. Definitely Instagram, utah.cannabis.club. That's it, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. Signing out. It's your boy Sep.
Antone.
JJ.
Yeah.
Woof.
And Hobby.
UCC.
What it is.
Peace out, y'all.
Oh, but like for real though? Like summer? Yo, but for real, summer strains, I would definitely look for a homegrown VX 1000.